Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. This time we're looking at another mount, and specifically this one, many of you probably thought, where is that from? Well, essentially, this is another treasure map reward. So these time-worn Cumbera skin maps, the level 98 player, although you don't need 8 players to do them. We did it in a group of 3 once before. The last boss room has a chance to drop these resplendent feathers. Now you need to get 3 of these. The feathers themselves are market tradable, and so is the mount. Currently the mount's quite expensive, as you'd imagine, and the feathers are quite expensive too, but it was a cheaper option, so I thought, oh, I'll just grab a few of these feathers and we'll show it off. Because that's what Guild's for, isn't it? It's to be used for things that you enjoy. So, speaking of which, we're in Radzat-Han, as you can tell. Well, I'd hope you could tell. If you go over to the Totem and Sundry Exchange, which is over here in Radzat-Han, just away from the Aetheryte Plaza, you'll notice if we go and talk to the Out of This World Oddities section, which is usually reserved for those big fate battles in the open world, you'll see you can get the Alkonost whistle for 3 resplendent feathers. Now, this is a mount I've been looking forward to for quite a while, so let's get this horn and let's go and have a look at what it looks like. I am very, very excited to look at this one. Alright, here we are in the beautiful beaches and bays around Thavnir itself. I thought that would be a perfect place to look at this mount. So let's read through its text first before we show it off. This, of course, is the Alkonost mount. It says, summon forth your Alkonost, an imposing antlered avian native to northern Ilzabard. It says, captured in the Bosgian wilderness, this creature was passed around as a curiosity before eventually being released again. From the start, it seemed unperturbed in the presence of men, leading some to believe it was trained by an Imperial Beastmaster. I wonder if the Imperial Beastmaster was Leon by any chance, since he's missing. Ooh, I would love a follow-up of more Leon lore from Bosgia. I am addicted to that stuff, especially with how they left us hanging at the end of the Bosgian and sort of Ivalice storyline. But there we go. The hidden text says, how goes the training for your avian mount? A quote here from Luculot. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. So this mount then is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I don't know if other people will agree, but this is one of the most beautiful sort of stately things we've seen in a game since the Peacock mount that was on the cash shop. Only this is obtainable in the game. So like I say, treasure maps are a lot of fun, especially if you have a bunch of friends to play with. If you don't, then of course there is the market board option. I do like this. The textures on this particular animal just blow me away. Now, I do say this all the time, it is always nice to see enemy models being turned, or monster models being turned into mounts. I believe we have seen this in the wild once before. I cannot remember. Maybe it was in the Bosgian front, but I cannot remember for the life of me. I've probably killed these poor fellas hundreds of times, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The thing I like the most, though, is on the antlers, that kind of pattern there, almost like tribal patterning on the antlers, on the top of the horns, and then the green is just beautiful. It's very regal, much like the peacock, and I think that's its inspiration, especially with the scales, like how they go down. It's kind of like a bird sort of neck, isn't it, rather than a deer. It's got these beautiful white eyes and the patterns around its eyes and feathers around the snout there, those red feathers, and then we have the beautiful back feathers on its wings, which are very much like peacock or cowl kind of design, with the spots and then the love heart shaped sort of fan edges on the end there. This mount is absolutely wonderful, and the 2 hoofs. I don't know, this is what it looks like in motion as well, which honestly, I like that. It's quite elegant how it bounces around. It's kind of like a bird crossed with a deer, isn't it? A bird deer, a badir, if you will. So this is what it's like when we are on walk mode. It's sort of bobs around a little bit more erratically. That would make me sick if I was riding on the back of it, I can assure you. And of course then we have flight, where its beautiful wings sprout out from the side of it and flap up and down, which look beautiful. It really is probably the most iconic, I would say, mount from 6.1. I especially like the spine feathers here that you don't really get to see that much until you're flying. This is a really exceptional model. Really impressed by this. I don't know. What do you think? So the question is, what mount music does it have in before generic? Let's have a look. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting really, but it's fine. Like, what music would I have liked to have on this particular mount? Maybe the treasure map dungeon music. That would be really nice. Or perhaps, I don't know, maybe even Fafnir itself, or Bosjan music. Bosjan music would be really nice, I think. Yeah. Don't know, or some more Ivalice tracks. I'm addicted to Ivalice, can you tell? Dear. Anyway, let me know what you think about this gorgeous mount below. If you're going to pick this one up yourself, expect to pay quite a premium. But my recommendation is still to do the treasure map dungeons. They are the best way you can get a hold of this through the feathers. And, you know, if you don't want to make, you know, get the mount yourself right now, you can make an absolute fortune off the feathers themselves. So go do the Cumbira skin, level 90, 8-player treasure maps. Get a couple of friends together. You don't need 8 people, like I say, and go and bash those out and you'll have a great time. Anyway, much love. More videos from 6.1 coming, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.